Hey, Phoenix. Good to see you. Glad you're able to make it by the stream today. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Just getting everything set up here. Takes a little more setting up with the Switch 2. And I need to change the audio to that TV. The flu. God, I hate that. Had something like that earlier this year, and then it's like, works. Oh, you gotta have a doctor's note. No, I'm already losing a day's pay. I'm not gonna go see a doctor and lose another day's pay. Or two. For a cold flu. Alright. I already did the amiibos for today. Oh. Maybe I should have looked before I did the amiibos. Wasted time. I could have been heading for this star fragment. Yeah, I hear ya. There's a lot of times I feel like that with my stomach. There's stomach trouble on the stream, but stomach can't leave the stream every time I have to go to the bathroom. Because I have the Zelda Notes app. Let me go ahead and get today's daily bonus, which is a stamina refill. Here, you see a star fragment, you got till 4:50 a.m. before it disappears. If I had been quicker, I could have got Dragon Part 2. Well, Dragon's gonna be too far gone by the time I get there. Yeah, I hear ya. So I hope you feel better. I hope you got some stuff that at least kind of takes the edge off it. Leave me alone. I don't have time for you right now. 2 hours to get to that spot. No, I don't have time for a talus either. Definitely not. Play it alone would use up all my time. Guess I was able to get to this one in time. About 50 minutes and spare. I hope you get there soon. Where are you at right now? See, I got a ways to go to get to 1,000. Got my 3rd star fragment, so that's good. Oh, you're at 93? I got a ways to go, too. No, I didn't even think I'd get to 100, so... That was stupid. I do when I'm impatient. Okay, I wanted to see if I can find that loopy. Yeah, I hope so. So I'm thinking about getting some of the games I'm hearing about when they come out. See if maybe it'll get me a little more subs. I want to get Reanimal, and I want to get Knight's Path, but that's a ways off. Who knows? And maybe Crimson Shadow. Is that Crimson Shadow? That's the name of that one coming out. Crimson something. I think that's it. Alright, how many times I come here? That thing won't appear. Usually see it every few visits. Except when I need it for a quest. First, this fountain hasn't reset. There's no fairies. Might be part of it. I don't know that I want to use star fragments yet, because might need them for the 4th level of other things. Yes, I still have to find the other 2 fairy fountains. I've got to pay those other 2 fairies to open up and start upgrading my equipment. Huh. Silent Princesses haven't reset either. Probably why I'm not finding the loopy. Start working on getting the other fairies. I don't have anything close. Guess this is the closest thing I have. Haven't explored that sector too much. Last thing I did last stream was get the map revealed for that sector. I do have Rito Village, but that's actually further away as far as where I need to go. Let me see if I can do the Zelda Notes app. Or something here. Pull up the GPS.
Guidance activating. Proceed northwest. Proceed northwest and downward. Proceed northwest and downward. Proceed downward.
There we go.
Path obstructed. Guidance deactivating.
With the Switch 2 version, you have the Zelda notes in the Nintendo app. So it will give you voice-guided GPS if you want. It's one of the things it does. I just got to open this door, which probably, yeah, up here is this big snowballs. Got to roll a snowball so that it goes down, follows the right path to hit the door and open it. Even if I had the snow boots, I wouldn't use them. Because then I'd have to give up my set bonus for this cold weather gear. Hey, Figgy! I posted my link. I saw you and Falls are going to be going back to Grounded 2. That's cool. I really got to play that. But, when I'll get to it. I'll be probably play Zelda until your stream starts, and then I'll come over. Okay, here's the snowballs. Oh, you guys, it was fun watching you play before. It'll be fine. And you can probably hit him with a hammer.
Yep.
Ah. Yeah, it is kind of first person. Just don't ride the buggy. The buggy's too fast, I think. It seemed like that was what got you. Mainly was the fast bugs. Grounded 2, Phoenix, there. I think it's like in about 2 hours you're playing Figgy, like around 3 Eastern. You could post the link if you want. Go get another snowball. If you haven't tried Grounded 2, Phoenix, pretty cool game. You can play solo or co-op. It's just a fun game. It came out in early access, and they just had an update where they've added a bunch of more content to it. Can't get too close, or it won't get big enough to knock the door open, but figuring out, forget where exactly to drop it. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a lot like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but I think a lot more fun. It's just addicting. It's one of those games that when I got it, I just played it until I finished it all, everything they had in it. Then I watched Biggie and Falls play. I never played the first one. I actually never heard about it, I guess. But the second one came up in my Steam feed, and I looked at it and I was like, hey, this looks like fun. And it really was worth every penny. A lot of games you can say that about. That one was worth the money for sure. Got some building, camp building to it, open world exploring, a lot of different bugs to fight, and different bugs to ride, good enemies, and challenging ones, especially the boss at the end of the first section. Okay, yeah, thanks, Figgy. Yeah, I checked that one out for sure, Phoenix. It's fun watching them play. Even if Figgy picks on poor innocent Falls. Sometimes I wish I could play like 2 or 3 games at the same time. There's a lot of games I want to play. Yeah. I know, Piggy. Well, that's what Falls would say. That's his story. I think he's sticking to it. I was actually looking today, like, wanted to figure out how to do a multiplayer stream where I could have, like, up on the stream, it could be each player's window, sort of in boxes. It's like if I'm playing a 2 player, it'd be 2 boxes, or a 3 player, it'd be three, one for each person, so that the viewers could see everybody's perspective. Yeah, I'll talk to him. I know Badman and the Misses, they use StreamYards. Yeah, and Tomby, everyone says Tomby. I'll do a little research before I hit Tomby for that, because he gets a lot of requests. So if I can figure it out, I'll try to. And Uncle Martin suggested a tool, Video Ninja, which Video Ninja's a lot like what Tombi and Yarnwitch use. They use EV Mux. But I think EV Mux you have to pay. And Video Ninja is free. From what I can tell, looking at it, the host sets up a room, and then the other people join the room, and then that room is what you're putting out. So I just probably need to get a person or two to do some testing with. Yeah. Falls is the IT guy. I don't have an IT guy, so I gotta do it. I guess I can do okay with it. I have a love-hate relationship with computers. I really hate them, but I love technology and all. So, go figure. I just hate to have technology beat me. So, a lot of times I can figure out what I need to do just because I'm too stubborn to quit. And I just try a million things until something works. Sometimes I blow things up. Killed a system or two in my time, but that's the way it goes. Not gonna let them clankers win. F clankers. Trying to think where that cave was. It's the Leviathan skeleton in this area is inside of a cave. Which conveniently has a shrine in it. And with the Zelda Notes app,
Guidance activating.
I will
Proceed some distance north.
have the GPS help me.
Proceed some distance north.
Okay, yeah, I will. I think I did see something in there. But I was trying to do all this at the same time, set this up, so I didn't fully read it. I'll be able to fully read it when I get to the stream.
Proceed some distance north.
I think when they did this GPS, they didn't give it any units because it's Hyrule. So you don't want real world units, and I think they don't want to really set a size to their map. So they just GPS never gives numbers. Kind of descriptors. Yes, that's what I figure. I know it's over on the other side of the mountain. I gotta climb up to the top of the mountain and then climb down the other side. Which I need to get some more stamina. Did you say You
Proceed
haven't
some
played any
distance
Zelda
north.
games? If you haven't, and you have a Switch or Switch 2, I'd highly recommend it. It's, I think,
Proceed some distance north.
the best series in games. And Zelda kind of pioneered open world to an extent, even back in the 80s. Very first Zelda game, you could pretty much just roam the whole map. From at any time, you could do the dungeons at any time. It was pretty non-linear, especially for the NES. And almost all the Zelda games have just really been great games. And
Proceed some distance north.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom together are just by far the biggest, and I think probably the best story and game in the whole
Proceed some
series.
distance north.
Hey Zach, oh you're playing Tears of the Kingdom today, huh? Gonna be a little bit before I get back to that one. I'm just playing, doing a lot of side quests and stuff in Breath of the Wild, and then I'll probably start getting some of the main quests done. Welcome to the channel, good to see you. And yeah, emulators are
Proceed some distance
good
north.
for that, Phoenix. There's something to be said for those retro systems that you can hook up and they'll upscale to 4K and all for you. Thanks, appreciate it,
Proceed some
Zach.
distance north.
I'll be playing Tears of the Kingdom as soon as I finish Breath of the Wild, I think. I wanted to play them
Please proceed.
through on the Switch too. See the additional stuff, see what this Zelda Notes app would do. It's nice. I mean, graphically, it's just, I think, smoother, but not like tremendous difference. It's not like it's fully next gen, but still, it
Proceed some distance
has more
north.
power than the Switch, so it can render better, especially the far distance objects, and its load times are much better. Yeah, Figgy, we were just talking to
Proceed some
Phoenix
distance
about that.
north.
We're working our way to 1,000. It's a long way, but we're working our way there.
Proceed north.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to get this Korok. I'm at it. There it is. The time stasis is the best for finding these missing rocks. Yeah, I hear you. Well, at the rate I'm going, it'll take about 10. We'll see. Maybe eventually I'll get there. Okay, yeah, there's another rock. And there it is. Hey, buddy.
Proceed north.
How you doing? Just talking about Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, this game, and talking about our subs, and about Figgy playing Grounded 2 today. Which might really give me the bug to start playing it again. Well, I'm trying to stick with Zelda, but it's going to be hard to say no. Grounded 2 is just a fun game. And so Zelda.
Proceed north.
What would have been really cool is if they had
Proceed north.
given the GPS, done the GPS with the voice actress for Zelda. I would have done that. if I could have. That's true, Phoenix.
Proceed
Although it's some of those retro systems you can, the Retrons or whatever. Because that's all they are, basically, is just emulators. Or set of emulators.
Proceed north. Proceed northeast. Proceed northeast. Proceed northeast.
Yes, I know, GPS. I'm fighting.
Proceed northeast.
Ooh, hey, I want... Oh, it's this Split Violet. I'm looking for those
Proceed
rush rooms.
northeast. Proceed north.
Yeah.
Proceed north. Please proceed. Proceed a short distance north. You have discovered your destination. Guidance deactivating.
It's a nice touch. It also, when you scan an amiibo 5 times, you get an extra scan. You can each day you can get a free boost, like full health, full stamina. You can move items from the game onto the phone with the app. It'll keep track of them. Gives you extra storage. And it's just got all your cool stuff in the app, information, and your stats. And you can get medals for what you do. Yeah, well, AI will get us there, Figgy. Yeah, the clankers. But you won't have to because your car will drive you there. And we stop driving our cars. Everyone's forced to use self-driving cars because computers, they never make mistakes. What could go wrong? Hate going to Walmart. Just got one little Walmart in our town. They built that Walmart when we had under 100,000 people, and now we got 500,000. It's still the only Walmart. So it's always a zoo, and they're always out of everything. got a small little parking lot. Yes. Just order everything online. Less time around people. Wish all the Guardians were as easy as these ones. The big boys up top or not. I'll take Guardian Spear over that. I think that's why I had the feeling I needed to bring this block along. But no, still I can't get up. High. There. Some of these, I'll get like this feeling I should go this way or that way because I did the game several times and it's kind of in there, just maybe not where I can recall exactly what to do. And there's a ton of shrines. And here's the kingdoms. Too, so. I still gotta get that one, buddy. I just wish that the Nintendo games came down in price the way other systems do. Gosh, how much is that game these days? It would depend on what your system you have, Figgy, and really, if you don't have any Nintendos, then how much you'd want to spend. If you can get a Switch or Switch 2, I would definitely say Breath of the Wild. I mean, for sure. If you had a Wii U, I would get you have all the systems? Yeah, I just didn't know you had all the Nintendo systems. You have the Switch too? Or yeah, certainly the systems are going to go up in price, Phoenix. That's why I got a Switch too, and I got it because of the this year I got well last year I got my wife a laptop and I got the Switch too because I wanted to get them before the prices started going up. Well, Figgy, I would get Tears of the Kingdom for sure. And this is the best Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, that combination. Because together they kind of make it one game. Breath of the Wild is the first game, and Tears of the Kingdom was the second, but it follows in the same world and pretty close after Breath of the Wild ends. Yeah, what's it like to have money? Who has money, Figgy? What is that? Yeah, I kind of was like that too, but when you move like 20 times, you kind of end up not having a lot of the old stuff left. But let's start with Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom on Switch 2. And if you can get it on Switch really cheap, then you can upgrade to the Switch 2 for $10 a game. So you kind of want to look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we always end up not having money. There's always something, isn't there, Figgy? Life. Yeah. Maybe one day there'll be a sale on it, buddy. On Echoes of Wisdom, but once you play if you like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Figgy, then after those, I would say my next favorite is Wind Waker. That was originally on the GameCube, but they did do an HD version on the Wii U. So if you have the Wii U, I'd get the HD version. And after that, then you're looking at old school. Ocarina of Time on the N64. The Link to the Past on Super Nintendo, and the very first Zelda on Nintendo. Well, on the Switch, you can get you if you're talking about those Joy Cons. Yeah, Wii U. That was the problem with the Wii U was that controller. But I think for the Wii U and the Switch, you can get standard controllers. Controllers are more normal, so you don't have to play those. Phoenix. Yeah, I can't do that on the channel. Yeah, I remember Figgy. I ended up playing the Wii U with a standard controller, and on the Switch, I never used the Joy-Con controllers. The only time I use the Joy-Con controllers now is because I got some amiibos, Zelda amiibos, with the Switch 2, and with a Joy-Con controller, I can read them while they're still in the box, the packaging. So it's either open them like my old Zelda amiibos or scan them on the Joy-Con. And the old ones, I think like the very first Zelda, maybe the third Zelda on Super Nintendo, and possibly the Ocarina of Time. I think all those you can play either on the systems or you can play it like on the Switch too, and with that Nintendo Online. So there's different options for those. But that's kind of the order I would put them in. It's kind of going back in time from the current ones, but some of them weren't as much of a banger as the one before. Like the Skyward Sword was good. That was on the Wii. But I liked Wind Waker better back on the GameCube. And then there's Twilight Princess, which was GameCube and Wii, which that was probably my least favorite. And if you have 3DS, there's a couple of them. Phantom Hourglass. And do you remember what the other one was, buddy? There's Phantom Hourglass, and there's like another one with it. I think it's with Spirit Tracks. I think it's Spirit Tracks. Those are done in the style of the Wind Waker. That cell shaded, which just was a great art style. And somewhat incorporated into Breath of the Wild. It's just in Breath of the Wild they have gone a little more realistic than the Wind Waker. Although you still have those goofy NPCs that I love. And Beetle, who's in this game, he was a favorite from Wind Waker, so they brought him back for these games. Now he roams around. You can find him at every stable. Ah, good. Another 4. Link Between Worlds was a good one too, yeah. There's a lot of really good Zelda games, Figgy, and I do think that the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom is the best, not just because it's the newest, but they really made such a great world, and there's so much to do in it, and the story, especially in Tears of the Kingdom, maybe it's a little darker than older games and more emotional, more in depth. Just it feels deeper. But they're great games, and it's pretty easy streaming from Switch 2. You just have to get a 4K capture box, which I had a 1080p capture box on the Switch. Then when I got the Switch 2, I needed to upgrade to get the 4K output. So I got a different capture box. Okay. I think I will not do the GPS. This one. And I think they even had on one of the DS systems they put the Ocarina of Time. I think the 2 NES Zeldas. At the time, the second Zelda really didn't go over out good. It was a little bit of a departure. It's still kind of an oddball in the series. But if you end up wanting to play all the Zeldas, it's still a good game. Just if you're wanting to play the highlights, then I'd probably skip it and go from the first to the third Zelda. That third Zelda, I remember I came, I was so cool. It was like, oh wow, the game's so big, and I have games this size, and I'm wondering what the next Zelda will be like. I think we're about halfway through the probable development for the next Zelda. About 3 years or so since Tears of the Kingdom. Probably another 3. But Switch 2 will still be out then. Nintendo is not going to change systems that fast. I just would love to see a compilation of all the Zelda games, or at least Wind Waker, done in 4K remaster for the Switch 2. I'd buy that. And Zelda's been well maintained. Nintendo, yeah, they clearly have their issues, but at least they haven't let Zelda and Mario get ruined the way a lot of IPs have. Like look at new Tomb Raiders or Prince of Persia's, Starfield from Bethesda. It's nice that Zelda's still Zelda. Got your core mechanic of a big open fantasy world, and Link and Zelda and Ganon. A lot of puzzle solving and collecting. Oh, one sec, be right back. Oh yeah, buddy. Those CDIs, that Philips, that doesn't exist. Those games don't exist. It was all a bad dream. They're not those. There's no Zelda games on the Philips CDI. Nope. Uh, I'll keep what I got. I always have trouble remembering where the cave is, the opening for this Leviathan skeleton. I don't know why. It's something I always forget. It's about as cold as it gets in the game up here. But with the cold weather set, got it up to level 3. Or, yeah. And I got the full set, so I get the set bonus, so I have maximum cold protection. Save here. Drop down, see if it's where I want, which I don't think it is. I think it's further west. Be wrong, so I gotta check. Yep, it's not that. There we go. Just snack a little. Up, one of those. I'll come back. Don't have the life or armor or equipment for the major test battles. There's like 3 or 4 of them. I usually do those last. I want to have a good supply of ancient arrows. That's not the right way either. I hate those things. I have to wait. I'll try the other side of the mountain. Head for that northwest corner. This one takes some patience. I say that, then I don't have enough patience. I move too soon. There's the shrine. That's the other one, the major test. Those are the tougher guardians that blow me up in no time at all. I got the shrines on the map, so I can fast travel there whenever I have a good supply of ancient gear, including a lot of arrows. Those major tests, those guardians are weak against the arrows, the ancient arrows. Otherwise, slow going, getting damage to them. Not quite. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure that's enough for another weapon slot. Go back to the Lost Woods. Why am I thinking there was a cave somewhere in here? Well, might as well just walk along here and take a look. There is one. Or am I just remembering wrong? Not quite get- Maybe I shouldn't have taken him on, but we'll see. Yeah. Mm. Picked a bad day to give up everything. Oh well. Felt like fighting him. Haul this one out. Never took a picture of that. Okay. Not sure if I'll try to 100% the compendium or not, but at least if I'm working on it, there's some chance I will feel like doing it, because I have a lot of it done. Head for that shrine. I think it might be what I'm looking for. Find out. Ah, alright, Figgy, you have a good one. See you about an hour, I think. I've got the notifications on, so see it when you go on, or when you've got 30 minutes. good to see you, Figgy. Good to see you playing grounded too. Ah, Ben, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. In the part of Hyrule appropriate for right now. Most of the country is feeling like this. Oh. Ah. Shouldn't have waited so long. Ah. Sounds like fun. Going around people. Sword's so hot it generates enough heat to melt them even if I don't pull it out. Makes my character warmer. Ooh, yeah, dumping a weapon for that. Yeah, appreciate you coming by, Ben. Zelda time in before I watch Biggie and Falls play Grounded 2. They're going to be playing the new update. I've been melting this ice for nothing. Not even a Korok. Oh, what were they streaming today? Nothing in that one either. Oh, Korok. This might be the shrine I'm looking for, because it seems to be below ground. The way it's reacting with the sensor, or the way the sensor's reacting. I do all that climbing for nothing. It's just a treasure chest. I always have a hard time finding this. There it is. Thought so. I gotta open this door. Lunch is a good thing. I'll probably eat some after I finish. Stream for a little more. Have lunch and watch Figgy stream. Now maybe I can get the second one in. Yeah, me too, buddy. I don't like the surfing. I'm not sure anybody does. If nobody likes it, they'll probably leave it in. Oh, better change weapons. I want to melt the snowballs. Oh, really? Too big to pick up. Try it again. I think that's the way to send the snowball. But I have to get over the hole. Gotta do the ice pillars just right. I can't take the snowball up further and throw it because then it won't be big enough to hit the door. And now we got the skeleton and the shrine in there. I'd like to try to get both skeletons before I finish. Need a few more. Oh, do it this way. Where's the next flower? There we go. that one. No. The last one. Go here and wait for it to be night. Still need 15 of those. Way too late in the night to be useful. Still a long way to go from the town. Get that skeleton. Ben's over there having a good lunch and I'm eating shit. Half an hour till Figgy's stream. I've still got time to finish this up. Ah. What? Yeah, it's the wrong one. Thought I got to it awfully quick. Oh, hey, thanks, buddy. Oh, we got 9 people watching. Hey, thanks, everybody. Glad to have everyone in here. Get caught up in the game sometimes. Oh no, I really don't want to fight Molduga right now. It's all the same. I think the screen's gonna go out shortly. At least my map screen. Still got a little time before the sun's up and gets hot. There we go. Once I get close to the skeleton, then no map. Don't want to waste time fighting you, dude. Sun will be up. And hot. Almost passed it up. But that's the idea. Do the shrine so I can come back with money and get that fairy fountain unlocked. Uh, why does it keep rolling out? Core. Yep. Sure. Hmm. There you are. Hmm. How do I get that here? Yeah, that opens that, but it doesn't get me. Here, and I can't push it off either. That didn't work very well. Yeah, maybe that was the wrong move. Helps like you walk in a straight line. Hoping it would launch me. Didn't work like that way. Why I don't remember this at all. It'll launch me, but in the wrong direction. I'm facing the right direction. Seriously? don't get is why I can't move that. Oh, something wrong. Not how it's supposed to. It's weird, it doesn't... Why is that gear not like these? Because I'm stupid, that's why. I waste all the time. Hmm. I'm surprised why they put that gear there. sidetracked. But I finally listened to my question in my head. Why is that gear different? This is not a real gear. Put the link here. This is where Figgy plays. She's going live now. And I am going to just finish this real quick. I'm going to go watch her stream. Let's just do this and then save. Yeah, how much money do you want? Yeah. $10,000? I don't remember it being that much. I'm gonna save it here to watch Figgy's stream, and then next stream I'll figure that out. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.